And he is always baked. Morning sun shining, we can't be late. Coffee brewing, tunes on the go. Knock knock, it's the Todd and Joe morning show.
Hey, it's Joey effing Stones. I'm no longer
no.
Joseph. I don't know what the fuck was going on with it. I was allured by luxury and money. And that being said, hey, Todd, if you want some bud, where are you going to go get it?
You know, I'm going to punch into my good old GPS on my phone. 46, 58, 48, 56. Just type in Joe's Buds.
Let me look at it.
It's just type in Joe's Buds into your Google, and it's going to take you there.
4658.
4658. It's right next to fucking Wegmans and Limp Lizard and, all that good shit. But check it out, man. They got a lot of good shit going on. They got good prices.
And if you want anything to make your lizard not so limp, go over to Joe's Buds, because you're going to find some things that are going to make you feel real not limp, if you get what I'm saying.
That's true. Make you feel up in numerous ways. So we did one. No, we didn't. Like last week, we were not present. It's been crazy times right now.
Okay, so we've been going through a little bit of a, I wouldn't even say shuffle. It's more, I would say an expansion. Yeah, an upgrade. We've upgraded our studio. We've upgraded some of our tech. Like the way I'm recording is completely different than how it was before. Like you see, I got headphones on now. Like I may have had some plastic surgery done. Who knows? Like there's a lot of speculation on the internet. Okay. But we're bringing out more shows. Like Drew has been absolutely crushing it with his Battle Beast segments and stuff. Caleb has been cutting all our stuff into shorts. Actually, something I do want to promote a little bit on here is Caleb's little short film that he did. It is.
Did we share it on the old Facebook?
I believe I did.
I don't recall. I know you shared it in the chat, but I don't remember if you shared it on Facebook.
I didn't, because I didn't know if he wanted me to or not. But let me see what his thing is. His YouTube channel is at Black Knight something. Let me see if I can find it.
It'd be better if it's just at Black Knight something.
Yeah, that actually would be good. I can't find it right now. I'll have Caleb. I'll have Caleb post it. But yeah, all right. So we're back to our OG. We're back to segments. We're gonna bring this back a little bit, but it's gonna look prettier. We put a little lipstick on the pig, and we're gonna see if you guys want to kiss it.
I mean, yeah, why not?
All right, so Todd, So you take my hand, Todd, and lead me through the show today.
All right, so we got the regular stuff, maybe like one, and then we got like two.
Well, I got my what the fuck facts. I brought some what the fuck.
Fuck yeah. So we got a bunch of different stuff. We're actually, so if you've been following us for a bit, you'll know that we're kind of nerds. We're kind of in everything. So a while ago, we tried doing kind of our own version of Mystery Science Theater 3000, riff tracks, whatever you want to call it, cinematic, Titanic, film crew. There's been many alterations of it. But it just, with what we were using, it didn't really work out well. So with this new program we're using, it's called Riverside .fm Studio. We have the ability to do a lot more. And we now do have the ability to do a riff track style thing, which we will do later on in the show with a really funny video from the old country buffet. But
it's something you tried to do. I actually think we did do it, but it was
terrible. Like, not on our end, just audio wise, it was just meh.
Yeah.
But if you know me well enough, I just always like to kick it old school. Oh no, why couldn't it be played?
What happened?
What the fuck? Hold on.
And it wouldn't be a need network production without technical difficulties.
It's true.
I think I'm going to come up with a media of technical difficulties to just keep on the side of every studio we have. So when the shit pops off.
TI News, where the useless news comes first.
Useless news comes first. It's back, baby.
It's back, bitches.
World record, world record, world record,
There's-
world record,
there's a
world record,
couple
world
of
record,
them.
world record.
There's a couple.
Yes!
There's a couple.
Yes!
3. The first 2 are not. The second 2 are 3. The first 2 are just fucking odd news. Account. Goodbye. A cow was found alive on an Australian beach after being
good.
carried up to 11 miles by floodwaters.
Wow.
Layla Phillipson found the cow alive on the sand of Old Bar Beach on mid-north coast of New South Wales.
I guess that cow was really moving along.
I need a second fucking monitor. Well, too late now for that. So, the cow was one of multiple bovines swept away by floodwaters brought on by torrential rains in New South Wales. The bovine is believed to have originated from Taree, about 11 miles from the beach where it was located. Phillipson posted photos of the cow in the Taree community notice board on Facebook, where they came to the attention of the animal's owner. The owner said the cow had been removed from the beach and is being treated by a vet. Not in here, but I saw online the other day, also cow related, that there was like a tornado somewhere and it decimated this barn. And there was a cow that got impaled by a piece of wood and it lived. Like there's literally a picture of this cow with like a 2x4 sticking out of it. But you got to think cows are like large, meaty animals. So, I mean, if it went through like an exact certain spot, it probably, you know, be like, you know, the scruff on the back of a dog's neck. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
well,
yeah, I found it.
Yeah. Crazy, right? So yeah, I saw that the other day. And
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah.
I won't play the video, but I'll hang on. Where's the website? I will. How do I share?
Down at the bottom, it should be.
Yeah, I found it. Here we go. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
That's fucking, yeah. And the cow lived.
Ugh.
That's the good news, is the cow lived, which is just a crazy miracle.
That's wild.
So this next one comes to us from Norway. You don't really hear much from fucking Norway. They just kind of keep to themselves. Nothing. A Norwegian man was roused by a neighbor in the early morning and alerted to an unusual situation. A cargo ship was in his front yard. Johan Helberg, Norwegian name, said that he was asleep inside his home in Beinset on the Something Fjord when neighbor Jason Jorgensen, yeah, that's right.
Those sound so made up.
Justin Jorgensen rang his doorbell and called his phone to alert him that the fact that a cargo ship had run aground in his backyard. If the ship had hit the rocky outcrop right next to it, would have lifted up and hit the house hard. It only missed by a few meters.
Jesus Christ.
Jorgensen said he woke up just a few minutes earlier to the sound of the boat approaching. He ran outside and attempted to sound the alarm. Jorgensen said he was surprised to learn Helberg had slept through the incident. I was sure he was already outside, but no, there was no sign of life, which is a weird way to put that. I rang the doorbell many times and nothing, and it was only when I called him on the phone I managed to contact him. Bennett Hetland, managing director of the shipping company NCL, said officials are investigating what caused the ship to run aground. If you look it up, you can find it online. It actually popped up on Google for me after I'd found this article. At present time, we do not know what caused the incident and are awaiting a conclusion of an ongoing investigation by the relevant authorities. We are currently assessing the damage to the ship. Hetland said there was no injuries resulting from the incident. Local police said an initial investigation indicates the officer who was responsible for steering the ship may have fallen asleep at his post. That's not a good thing. It's a fucking cargo ship. Like, you don't want people falling asleep while driving a cargo ship. Like,
that's insane. That's wild. So just to let you know, I
what's up, homie?
just came up with something right now. There's going to be breaking Todd news, and every week I'm going to search for like a random like weird news right now and see what I come up with, and we'll like and like here's our breaking news for today. I just found it.
I like it.
I just
like
found
it.
Cool one.
So let's start with the world records.
Yes, let's go.
Guess who we're going to visit?
This motherfucker.
We're going to visit our David record-breaking Rush.
We need to like reach out to this guy.
We really do, honestly. I think he might be down to fucking do whatever. The Idaho man who holds the most concurrent Guinness World Record titles. Beat one of his own records. Now this fucking dumb. By using his hands to transfer 1.3 gallons of water between two containers in 30 seconds.
I bet you he's a big fan of the third Die Hard film.
Probably. I just what? I gotta find a just really dumb fucking thing that's never been set as well. And you know what it's gonna be? Moving my remote from my desk to my TV stand as many times as I can in 30 seconds. It'll be a
I have one that I think we should try to do.
Okay. Let me
world record for the amount of weed smoked in a day.
I can't remember what was set. You'll have to look it up. It was many years ago, and it was a lot of fucking weed, and the dude ended up going into like a comatose state within like 15 minutes. He set up a gas mask that was mixing oxygen and burning weed at the same time, so he was still like breathing, but he was getting high. And I can't remember how many pounds he went through. But he ended up being in like a comatose state, like literally like not forever, like coma, but whatever. No, but like for a while, like within like 15 minutes of doing this. So it's
no,
I wonder with weed.
Like, I wonder with like today's technology if they like vaporized it instead of actually using smoke and like mix that like in the air. Whoa,
that's true, but yeah.
But can you imagine like inventing a weed room where like you just go in and be like, all right, go watch this movie, and you just breathe.
Like fucking. Well, there's oxygen bars.
Yeah.
So it's possible. So let's continue back to David record-breaking Rush.
This guy.
So it originally took him 5 years of attempts to set the record for most water moved by the hands in 30 seconds before he finally broke it in 2024 with 112.4 ounces of water successfully transferred. Rush said several of his early attempts were disqualified due to Guinness World Records rules violations, including his pitcher of water moving slightly and using a non-approved surface. This is ridiculous. Rush took aim at his own record and obliterated it with 172.5 ounces or 1.3 gallons of water moved. Rush wrote, "The record taught him that persistence pays off. The weirdest goals can lead to rewarding victories, and that sometimes breaking your own record is even sweeter than setting the first one." This guy, I don't know, man.
This guy's a dope.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. How did I skip over that one? Let's go back to one. Here, an Iranian man balanced 96 spoons on his body to break a Guinness World Record for the third time. Some dude's name I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, 54, originally set the world record for most spoons balanced on the body at 85 in 2021 and broke his own world record with 88 spoons in 2023. Wow. He has now broken the record a third time with a total of 96 spoons. The three-time record breaker said he's been sticking objects to his skin since he was a child. Fetish. But after multiple years of practice and effort, he was able to... But after multiple years of practice and effort, I was able to strengthen my talent and develop it where it is now, he told Guinness World Records. Anything, I mean it, any object, anything that has a surface I can stick it to my body, such as plastic, glass, fruit, stone, wood, and even a fully grown human.
What the serious F?
One more.
Actually, what's this? What's coming in? Breaking Todd news. We have some breaking news, Todd. Are you ready for it?
Ready.
All right. An ex-Harvard Medical School morgue manager admits his role in the theft of human remains. Dun, dun, dun. Scranton, Pennsylvania. A former Harvard Medical School morgue manager has admitted his role in the theft and sale of human body parts, including hands, feet, and heads. Cedric Lodge, 57, of Goffstown, New Hampshire, pleaded guilty Wednesday in Pennsylvania to interstate transport of stolen human remains. Federal prosecutors said he could face up to 10 years in prison. The thefts from the morgue in Boston occurred from 2018 through at least March 2020, prosecutors say. Authorities have said Lodge, his wife, and others were part of a nationwide network of people who brought and sold human remains stolen from Harvard in a mortuary in Arkansas. That's crazy. Craziness. Harvard is one of the most prestigious schools in the country. In Arkansas. Why Harvard and a morgue in Arkansas?
People from Arkansas are weird, man.
Wow. So that was our breaking Todd news. Go ahead, Todd. Finish
Anyway,
us.
last world record.
Finish us off, Todd. Finish us off.
A small town in France succeeded in its third Guinness World Record by, I forgot about this one, by attempting by, sorry, let me restart this. A small town in France succeeded in its third Guinness World Record attempt by hosting a gathering of 3,076 people dressed as Smurfs. Some town in France has attempted the world record for the most people dressed as Smurfs twice before, but fell short of the 2,762 people, which was set in Germany in 2019. The town made its third attempt Sunday with official backings for Paramount Pictures ahead of the release of the film Smurf on July 18th.
So that's what I wanted to talk about when you were done, because that's what that was. This made me think of something. Okay, so me and Maria went and saw Lilo and Stitch, which I'm gonna give you guys my review. Here it is right now. Caleb, clip it. 10-second review of Lilo and Stitch. No words.
Like,
the end.
Well, all right.
That is my review of Lilo and Stitch. 2 thumbs up. Yes, thank you. But before it, there was a trailer for the Smurfs. And I like the first movie that they did with Neil Patrick Harris or whatever. The second one was kind of eh. But I'm really digging what they're doing. It's like same kind of thing, CGI going into the real world kind of thing. But I'm pretty sure the Smurfs were created in France. That's why the French have such a...
Belgian. It was a Belgian... That was actually part of the thing, like the last part of the article.
Well, but, this whole movie takes place in France of this new movie.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's the correlation there.
Nice. I get you. So, all right. What do you want to do now? Do you want to do a new segment?
I always want to do a new segment.
Okay. I fucking put this together. I'm not always the most creative person, so when I actually do something that comes out really well, I get very excited about it. So I'm not even going to tell you what it's called because it's right in the title of this. So I'm hoping this plays because the other one didn't for whatever reason. So if it doesn't, I'll have to reload it. But let's see if it plays.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hey, listen.
It's time for video game news and reviews.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Fatality.
It's me, Mario.
With Todd and Joe.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Now, here, do you mind collaborating with me?
On what?
Can I come up with visuals for that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So send me that audio, and I will play I will play.
Because I wanted to grab some shit, but I didn't want to go crazy. But like, I was just thinking about different things, and then like when I was like recording it, because I just used like a voice changer on whatever the thing we use, voice mod. I did it, but then I was like, oh, I want to find fucking Navi, fucking, because if you ever played that game, that's fucking, it's like the dog and Duck Hunt that you always wanted to kill. Navi was hey, listen, like her.
Duke
I was
Nukem.
always a Duke Nukem fan.
Oh,
like,
I love Duke Nukem. Dude, I knew that line from Duke Nukem before I ever knew it was something Roddy Piper said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, Duke was the shit. So, yeah, we're going to talk about, because we are, you know what? Joe and I both love video games. We've been playing more like GTA, stuff like that.
And we have been twitching.
Oh, yeah, no. So this is going to kind of cover both, though. We're going to talk about whether it be console games, PC games, because I also am a PC gamer, and there are a couple games that I don't know if it'll get us in trouble. I did like download and whatever I have true trailers for that are coming out, so I don't know if we'll get flagged. If we do, we'll fix it. We can, etc. So recently I've been playing a game called Sons of the Forest, which is like a sequel to a game called The Forest. Really cool, like crafting survival game, like big island you live on, whatever. Building stuff, whatever. It's fun. I enjoy just crafting games. So I'm playing that. So I'm getting more into the crafting game. So there is one that's coming out. It's by, I believe it's called Hello Games, the same people that made No Man's Sky. So instead of a infinite universe, this is put on a giant world. So what I have for you is the trailer, which is multiplayer gameplay. And it is what looks like a very gorgeous game. So it is about adventure, building, survival, and exploration together. Set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth, it brings the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. And again, it's made by the same people that did No Man's Sky. So we're gonna play that for you right now. Hopefully this works better than doing a screen share with YouTube. So are you ready, Mr. Joe?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down. I get to fly a dragon. I'm down. I'll play this. Yeah, that was cool as shit.
Yeah. No, it's fucking what's selling.
This is a PC game? Yeah, that's dope.
Right?
I'd fuck with that.
They're fucking, it was always the thing back, I grew up more on, I had console, but I enjoyed the PC gaming of many games. One we're actually going to talk about after we talk about this next game that I want to get your opinion on. that we've both been playing. But I have discovered now that I do have a desktop that I've had for a few years that there is the PC world is a little bit better than the console world.
It absolutely is.
And it is fun. I think for me, sometimes the more of like, I enjoy like, and I know you can like use nowadays, you can use a fucking like Xbox controller on PC, but a lot of times it's easier not to. But you know, using the keyboard, shit like that. So yeah, no, it's that game looks fucking amazing. I'm not sure quality wise how good it came through, but if you want to check it out, you know, go on YouTube, fucking check it out. It does look like a just completely gorgeous game. What I love about it, and what a lot of games aren't doing when they do trailers or teasers, is it's always cinematic. This literally said like it's all in-game multiplayer. So you're actually looking at what the fucking game looks like. It's not just cinematic crap is just so this next one we're going to talk about is called Dread Zone. It's a survival game set in a deadly quarantine zone. You scavenge for resources.
About this, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. You scavenge for resources, craft tools, build shelters, and survive against dangerous animals, zombies, mutants, and other survivors. Explore the zone where desperation drives everyone to do whatever it takes to survive. So I got the trailer for this one too. It's about a minute long or so.
We don't have the Niche Nerd Network logo up.
You can't have two at the same time.
Gotcha. So it's gonna be on consoles, you said?
No, that one is also PC. And
that looks real fucking realistic. I was like, I felt like I was in an episode of The Walking Dead. Like,
yeah, the cool part about that, early access for that is June 26th.
Cool.
On Steam. So like, I'm fucking stoked because we actually just kind of finished, for the most part, Sons of the Forest last night. So we're like, yeah, we just gotta wait like a month and we'll have a new game to play. But yeah, it looks fucking. That game looks insane. So
yeah,
those are coming out. So the next thing we've both been playing that I've been a fan of since I was a kid. It was probably probably the first person shooter I played, because it was definitely out before GoldenEye and all that other stuff. If it wasn't for this game, GoldenEye wouldn't exist, in my opinion, and a lot of the Call of Duties and shit like that. In general, series.
Doom redefined the whole first-person shooter. Honestly, the only real, if it wasn't the first, it was Wolfenstein before this.
They're both the same company. I don't know. They're both id.
So yeah, so like they're definitely the ones who popularized the whole first person shooter.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I remember playing like it. Like I had gotten into video games on the Super Nintendo and not on the Nintendo. Like Super Nintendo was the first system I had. I didn't really play. I stopped playing console because one of the Americans that lived in our apartment building had a PC, and he had Duke Nukem 3D. He had whatever the Star Wars one was. He had Doom on there. He had all these games on there, and I was playing them. Like down at their apartment. And I've always had a love for Doom because I'm a big, as you know, first person shooter player. Like I play a lot of Call of Duty. That's something that I'm kind of trying to put together a crew to add to the Twitch thing to play together and everything like that. But I love Doom. And dude, this Doom, the Dark Ages. So I've gone back and I've reread like all the history of it. And you don't really need to care about all the original stuff. This more pertains to when they rebooted the series about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then so you had that, you had Doom Eternal, and then this is the prequel to that. So it's given like the background of the Slayer and everything else. But like I was telling you, I love this medieval yet modern, almost Mad Max-ish like hodgepodge
mix up. Yeah.
How far are you right now?
It's been a little bit since I played. I want to say I'm either in like the second or third like chapter or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those where like I was like, is it going to be like way too fast paced? Like my brain sometimes can't handle shit. It's just too quick. But it's chaotic, but in a fun way.
Oh
like
my God,
it's not like holy shit, like I can't, this is just too much. Like it's crazy shit, but like it's definitely like fun. It's not, the controls aren't difficult. It's not like you got to do a million things to do anything. You can do a lot of shit kind of sequentially, and it's not like losing your mind. It's not like trying to do a fucking 15 hit combo in a new Mortal Kombat where you gotta, press fucking 8. It's, like you are going at a fast pace, but everything is smooth enough and easy enough where it doesn't feel overwhelming. You're still having fun while playing, and graphically this thing's fucking beautiful. Those goddamn titans, like fighting like some of those, like that first titan with that fucking fucking gun and shit, like
Minigun Monday, and I am your host, Joey Stone.
Dude, it was just fucking like it's a beautiful game. Like, I mean, it's fun to play, but it is graphically fucking gorgeous. Like,
so I'm about maybe 3.5 hours in, and I've pretty much on actually the Todd and Joe morning show, one word on Twitch account. You can pretty much follow my playthrough all the way. There's about 45 minutes that I didn't stream that I played, but besides that, I just plan on just streaming and having all the audio of my complete playthrough of it. And it's just a kind of, you're engaged. You got to use your mind, but it's mindless. Like I'm running into things, throwing my chainsaw shield, boom. So I'm on chapter 4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on chapter 4 now. Have you gotten the Bone Crusher gun yet?
I don't remember what ones I have.
So, like, you would know because the gun has a skull, like, right here. You can see it, like, where you load the bullets. Because what it is you, like, punch somebody with it, kill them, but you take their skull and put it in there. And you use the bone shards as automatic weapon fodder.
Interesting.
It is awesome. So you punch one dude and explode him, and then you're using his skeletal remains to impale everybody else.
Nice.
And I'm going to give you a teeny bit of a spoiler, okay? Because I haven't been able to do it yet, but at the beginning of chapter 4, when you step outside, it is revealed you have a dragon you ride.
Oh, neat.
I haven't gotten to my dragon yet, but I'm on the route to having a minigun, be riding a dragon, and fucking up these demons all day long.
Yeah. No, it's
And
a
follow
fucking
them,
awesome
Todd and
game.
Joe Morning Show. Dude, like me and Todd had really gotten back into GTA, but I'm taking a GTA break. I was real pumped that Call of Duty was bringing back Verdansk. I've played it twice. Like Doom has taken my video game free time right now. So
Yeah.
so we need to come up with a rating system. All right.
Okay.
And we're gonna grade everything on mushrooms. Throwing it back to Mario. 5 mushrooms. You gotta get it. We'll hold lobbies if people want to come and join us. And then 4, 3, 2, 1. On a scale of 1 mushroom to 5. How many shrooms you taking before you play this?
I'm giving this a 1-up.
Oh shit. Extra life. He reached behind the curtain. Oh. All right. So I think now I haven't even looked. Is there a multiplayer aspect to this out yet? They're going to.
I haven't heard word on that.
Okay, so when they do, we will open it up and we will all play together. Now, is it co-op at all?
No, it's straight single player.
Okay, so we'll just continue streaming it, and when it does come out multiplayer, we'll figure out some lobbies if people want to join us and fuck around. If not,
Also,
but
if you do have Game Pass, there is Doom 1 and 2, the originals. But they're like special editions, so there's multiple games you can play, and they took mods that people used to do and fucking added them in. So like I was playing Doom, the Ghostbusters version that I had played on PC before.
Are you fucking? Which one is that?
It's either Doom 1 or 2. It's like if you go on Game Pass, like it's like under like if you'll find Doom 1 and 2 on there in Game Pass, just download those. And it'll bring up a menu because there's like back in the day, they used to be called expansion packs, but DLC, same fucking thing,
Right.
So there's all that for all the original ones. There's a lot of fucking there's like 8 or 10 games like in that Doom like 1 and 2 on like Game Pass. It's crazy. Plus, yeah, like the mods. So yeah, like I'm outside the fucking library, like shooting like ghosts and shit like that. I mean, they're not like, obviously super high quality, but they're still, so like id and Bethesda were like, hey, you know what? These mods that people used to do, let's just actually like throw them in there and let people fucking play them, which I thought was like super cool.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So let's